going on? This is Self-Care Toolbox, and I'm here to give you a few tips, actually 6 ways to better manage your time. I'm in grad school, I have a job, an internship, a dog, full of classes. I actually do have a life and I make pretty good grades, so let me just throw some tips out there that might help you as well. Number 1, use your calendar on your phone. I use mine, I don't go in as much detail on my phone, but I definitely put any appointments I have with people on my phone. And if I have anything really important or pressing that I have to complete and I just want an extra reminder, then I'll put that on my phone too. But I'll put, who I'm meeting with, where the meeting is, those types of things. I can put things in the notes if I need to as well. Definitely use your phone. When I have something on my calendar on my phone, it automatically puts a dot on the date, so I know which date I have things, which right now they all have dots on them, but in the past, when I was less busy, it was still helpful to put things on my phone, and then I can review the day. Like if you see a day and it has a dot on it, then you can just touch the dot and look at whatever is going on that day. Number 2, Google Calendar, or Outlook, of course. You can merge these calendars, whether it's in Outlook or in Google, with your phone. So that's really great too. If you have a lot of work meetings or other type of meetings that people are actually sending you invites for, you can use it that way, and you can add it to your phone, or you can use it separately on your desktop computer. Number 3, I use a wall calendar. So here's mine. I don't go into as much detail again, but I put like when my assignments are due, I put some meetings on there, important things, like I have to register for my last semester, that's on there. I have a paper due or a draft of a paper that I want to get to the tutors, I put that on there. So yeah, and then I have like work here, internship there, classes, but not in like super detail, but just like, boom, this is coming up, it's important. Number 4, old school. I got a handwritten planner. Handwritten planner. I don't use this part as much, but you can put basically the same stuff you put on your wall calendar on the monthly overview, and that really, really helps. I like the one that has the monthly and the weekly, so yeah, it has that monthly part where you can look at a whole month at once, and then it also has the weekly. And I actually went through, like my school has, each semester is 15 weeks, so I wrote the number of the week at the top. So every week when I turn it, I know which week of the semester I'm in, which is really helpful for remembering when things are due and stuff like that. I add to this one throughout the week as things come up, but for now I have like same, my work schedule, any student organization meetings I have to go to. I have a little paper due I have in there, and then a bunch of things I want to get done at work tomorrow for sure. I went ahead and made a list here. That is the handwritten planner. Basically I have everywhere I have to be in like 8 different places, and it helps. Here's another one that I just started doing. My boss had one of our students do this, and I started doing it every week. It's really awesome and nerdy, but it's a weekly schedule. So this is an old one, but I just made one tonight for next week. And I have color coded it. I used Excel to make it. You could probably use whatever you want, but Excel is good for it. I just named everything. I do my week Monday to Sunday, and then I have my focus. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Oh, it looks like it's backwards. Meh. Well, anyway, at the top of it, I have the focus for the day. And so mine is like, I'm at my internship for these 3 days. So I have like work, and then I have read, because in the evenings I read for my classes. So I've color coded that blue for my internship, yellow for doing schoolwork. And I have my commute in there. I have when I'm having dinner. I have my classes. I have 4 classes. I have them all in the pink here. My weekends, like this, pretty much a lot of this stays the same, but then if I have something specific that's due at work or at a class, I'll put it in the notes. Like I have that reflection paper due, so I'll put an asterisk and I put reflection paper due on that. If I want to be better about going to bed by a certain time, which sleep is really good for you, good for managing stress, and especially surviving grad school, so highly recommend trying to get sleep. And the better you manage your time, the more sleep you will have, so keep that in mind. So I put when I'm going to bed, my weekend. I always have a little bit of work on Friday, but then the week to week stuff changes in terms of like if I have plans or if I was invited to a birthday party or if I have papers. This is all yellow because I had a bunch of papers to write during the week that I made this one, but it changes from week to week. But anyways, this is really helpful to make on like Sunday night or on Monday morning, just to have at a glance where you're supposed to be for the whole week if you're really busy like me and just get scrambled brains. It'll help you remember where you are. Lastly, you're going to want to keep to-do lists. I have school to-do list and I have a work to-do list. And I like to use Google Docs for them, but I just have one in Microsoft Word at work that I keep on my desktop there, and I'm like constantly updating it. I put all my work in like for work, I put it all in like an outline format, so where I actually have the top of it is like what the project is I'm working on, because I'm working on multiple projects, and then I'll have a list going down of what's what. And so you can either put a box next to it and like color it halfway in if it's in progress, or color it all the way in when it's done, or you can highlight it. I like to highlight it. Like one way I like to do it is put yellow if it's in progress, and then put pink over it when it's done, so then it looks orange, and you know the orange is done, yellow is in progress, something like that. And for school, in addition to to-do lists, I made a master syllabus. I guess this could be number 7. I have a master assignments list. So I have all my assignments for all of my classes and the dates that they're due in one document, and that really helped me. I basically went through all my syllabi, made that, and then I used that to put it into all these millions of calendars. But anyway, try it out. Take 1, 2, 3, or all 6 of these, and I hope they help you. Manage your times. You can be happier, healthier, more organized, and just better off altogether. So thanks for watching. Take care.